अस्सलाम-ओ-allaikum व्यूवर्स, कैसे हैं आप सब। आज मैं आपके सामने cs403 डेटाबेस के मोस्ट रिपीटेड क्वेश्चंस लेकर आई हूँ फाइनल टर्म की तैयारी के लिए। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 में हमारे पास गिवन है डिफरेंस बिटवीन कमिट एंड रोल बैक। नेक्स्ट है कॉमनलिटी बिटवीन रेड टेक्नोलॉजी एंड टेप। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 हमारे पास गिवन है रीड द स्टेटमेंट, इफ इनकरेक्ट रीराइट द करेक्ट फॉर्म, हैशिंग प्रोवाइड स्लो टाइम कंज्यूमिंग डाटा रिट्रीव फ्रॉम सिक्वेंशियल फाइल्स। How to explain cross reference matrix? This is next है explain redundant data, how data redundancy work in sequence file. Next है state the basic difference between inner join and left outer join. Give an example of deadlock. Create unique index or index number or cust name attribute of customer table. Next question number 9 है relate column 1 with column 2. नेक्स्ट है स्टेटमेंट गिवन है, इसका आंसर भी साथ है, आपने इसे देख लेना अच्छे से। क्वेश्चन नंबर 11 हमारे पास गिवन है एनालाइज द बिलो गिवन स्टेटमेंट एंड मार्क एज करेक्ट एंड इनकरेक्ट, आल्सो एक्सप्लेन। Deadlock occur when one transaction want to read more than one object at same time. The mechanism wait for graph is used to apply join on multiple. Next है explanation given है name two types of anomalies. Name types of views. Analyze the below given statement and mark as correct and incorrect, also explain. नेक्स्ट इनकरेक्ट को करेक्ट को शो करना, उसको एक्सप्लेन करना है, गिवन है, रीड कर लीजिएगा। द मैकेनिज्म वेट फॉर ग्राफ इज़ यूज टू अप्लाई ज्वाइन ऑन मल्टीपल। हाउ मैनी वेज टू क्रिएट अ न्यू व्यू इन योर डाटाबेस। ये मोस्ट रिपीट क्वेश्चन है जो बार बार पेपर में रिपीट हो रहे हैं। राइट एंड टू सिमिलैरिटीज़ बिटवीन मटेरियलाइज्ड व्यूज़ एंड इंडेक्सेस। विच मैथड इज़ इन डाटाबेस मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम टू डिटेक्ट डेडलॉक, ब्रीफली एक्सप्लेन। Create a new view as product list from the table product including all the column of the table product. Give two tables doctor, medicine. Create unique index. Create unique index on both M-code. What are two primary modes for taking logs? How minimum cardinality finding is important for relationship. What are purpose of input form? What are three concurrency problems? Define composite keys. What is purpose behind having clause? Write down 5 features of views. What is purpose of views in database management system? Write down syntax of in clause. Differentiate total and partial completeness. What is transaction? What are acid properties? What happen when lack of durability in transaction? What is alternate key? How can a view be used for security measures? Differentiate between delete and truncate commands. What is purpose of data manipulation language command? What is serial execution? What are the features of index serial execution? What is unary and ternary relationship? How do you select all records from the table using SQL statement? Write the syntax. What is the problem in which occur in normalization of first form of normalization? Why will you prefer direct access over sequential access? Explain, differentiate the two types of application: user, intermediate, expert. What type of information is stored in data dictionary? What is major benefit of hash partitioning? What is the purpose of file protection? What are database objects? Write SQL statement for display list of person in table person and show only that records whose first name is Ahmed and whose last name is Ali. Next है which clause is used to sort the records in the result set? application programmer as a user of database systems, differentiate between rollback and roll forward, why will you prefer delete command or drop while detecting a table, how many number of clusters are used in database and region of limit, what is ordering field, describe atomicity as one of property of transaction, explain data independency, two types of interface, write data manipulation language statement that changes the value of one or more than one attribute based on some condition, describe insertion anomaly, write a query to change the status field in the table name table against the phone 34657, make the status as enable. What is the purpose of in function, in which situation join is used, give 3 reasons of partitioning in the process of denormalization, write and 3 factors which we consider while defining keys, designing an indexed sequential file, what are locking protocol, explain, what is rehashing, in which situation self join is used, what does RAM stand for, define the domain of attribute, explain secondary key and give its example, 3 factors when designing an index sequential file, procedure which truncate command removes the data, what is the mean of operational maintenance of database, consider 2 relations, employee should reflect the removal in department table, write a SQL statement, what is procedural data manipulation language, what is the basic purpose of window control, give an example, shortly explain byte data field, name 2 types of completeness constraints, basic syntax of index, which data manipulation language statement changes the value of one or more column based on some conditions, name 2 types of data dictionary, what is data type, write an SQL statement to remove an index number, in context with transaction, what does the ACID stand for, states the major disadvantage of creating and using index, write 2 factor which enforce a relation into send normal form, second normal form, write any 5 advantages of database management system, describe to date function, state the main purpose of index in relation with the query's execution, what is logical database, how do we delete row from the table, by row from the table, what is meant by database recovery services, write 4 steps to recover from a deadlock between the transactions, what do you mean by group by command, give the implementation of one-to-many relationship, write the properties of sequence file, write the 2 types of order indices, write 3 types of data independence, how do we prevent deadlock in database management system, how the lost update are in database management system, differentiate between cluster indexes and non-cluster indexes, what are the forms of cache normally used in desktop computer, write about not operator. Next statement given, what does the above statement return, what is the difference between primary key and a unique key with reference to cluster and non-cluster indexes, create a simple index name personal index on the last name field of the person table, give 4 similarities between materialized view and indexes, how the stamping approach does work to give a priorities to the transactions, state any 2 problems that can come up as a result of inconsistent database, briefly describe the dynamic view, briefly explain the significance of not null constraint, briefly explain the mechanism of optimistic looking mode, write the procedure following which the truncate command remove the data, why do we need metadata, name 3 different classification of indexes, Consider a table named company with field company name, description, order number. Write a SQL statement to display company name in reverse alphabetical order. Write an SQL statement to remove index called index number. What are the participant of relationship? Write the main features of volatile storage media. आज का हमारा लेक्चर बस यहीं तक था. आपने इससे अच्छे से तैयारी करनी है. उम्मीद है फाइनल टाइम के काफ़ी हद तक सब्जेक्टिव इसमें सॉल्व हो जाएगी. प्लीज़ लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब माई यूट्यूब चैनल. ओके, अल्लाह हाफिज़.